Alright, gang. What's Gucci? What's good? So, in the past 30 days, the month of July, we've done, let's see if it focus, boom, we've done $55,000 in sales, around, let's say 20 grand in profit, let's say 18 after fees and shit, so not a good month. I mean, it's a good month relative to the rest of the world, I guess, as far as like income is concerned, but I know I could do more. I knew I've made more, and it's just name of the game, right? It's not always gonna be ups, and ups. So I want to go over how you can find winning products relatively quickly. And to be honest, it's not the advice that you probably heard before. It's actually very, very simple advice, and I learned this from Sean Poor, the co-host of My First Million, saying that the best advice is always usually free because it's the simplest, and simplicity is always usually the right answer. So the reason why you haven't found a winning product, or the reason why you haven't made money in e-commerce yet, is because you have no fucking confidence in your fucking product test. A lot of you guys DM me saying, how do I find a winning product, or should I test this? Is this good enough? I'm like, bro, like, get this in your head. You're an entrepreneur. You're doing this game because you want sovereignty, right? You don't want a boss, but you keep asking me for permission. Like, is this good enough? You're essentially just an employee at a higher scale, right? You're asking me for quote unquote permission, or like, is this the right thing to do? Should I test this? Like, you wanting me to give you orders, and it's like, bro, like, you're in this game because you don't want to take orders from someone else. You're coming to me and still asking questions like you're an employee. Like, get it through your head, bro. You're an entrepreneur. You have to solve problems. You have to understand that, like, there's going to be a certain point where you're making money with e-commerce, and the only way to actually, like, figure out the little bottleneck that you're in is to test and implement and see what you can do better. I'm not saying don't ask questions. I'm saying ask the right questions, right? Like, ask questions that actually move the needle. Like, telling me, like, should I test this product? I'm like, I don't know, bro. Shit, like, test it, find out. I can tell you no, it's a bad product, but then you can make 100K that month. So, like, not everyone has the quote unquote right answer. Not everyone's going to be 100% right in telling you, like, yes, do X, Y, Z. This is going to work. Yes, to an extent, that might not be true. Like, if you were telling me that, should I put my best creative in a CBO and launch it that way, I say, yeah, that's a good idea, because that's how you're going to get the most conversions with your best creative at a high scale. So, like I said, how I find winning products, or like quote unquote winning products, I guess, is like the easiest way to do it. And I say easiest because it's like all these spy tools, they work. Those products on there, they're selling. So how do you actually know what products to test? Well, what I do is I see what's selling, and I'm gonna keep shouting out Pranav, because Pranav, like, when I did his mentorship, this is basically what he preached. Find what's selling, see what problem is solving, see what actually pain points they're hitting, and just find another product that's the same product but a different version of the product that solves the same problem. So go on PP ads, see what's selling. Okay, this is an eyelash curler. It heats up and curls eyelashes. Literally, just find another better version of that product, find content on it, and launch ads. It might not work, it might work. That's when you play the game of e-commerce. You're testing creative, you're testing products. Don't overcomplicate it, dog, because there's a reason why my videos aren't very, like, technical, because, like, the game only gets more technical the higher up you go. Most of the people who watch my videos, you're more than likely, like, just getting started in e-commerce, or like you've been in e-commerce and you kind of, like, know this already, and you probably just need, like, a refresher. But, like, the game is simple. Find a product, find a problem to solve, and then, actually, let me take that back. Find a problem, find a product that solves that problem. Find creatives on the internet and test it. The thing is, like, you just need to know, like, understand, like, a basic level of marketing. Like, understand that you need to understand the customer's pain point. You need to put yourself in the customer's shoes to realize, like, okay, does this product, like, what pain point is my product solving in the customer life? Who is my customer avatar? And this is the shit that you're not going to get in, like, most other videos on YouTube. Like, they're going to tell you, like, use these, what do you even call it on PPS? Use these filters on PPS to find the best ad, to find the best products. on PP ads, like use these filters to find the best products. And like, first of all, I'm not gonna give you my filters because why am I gonna I don't want to test the same products as you. You're gonna make the most money testing products that aren't on the market. Like most of the money I've made in e-commerce has been from the method I talked about, is seeing what's selling and finding a different version of it, or just bringing a new product to a new market, or bringing a product that's already selling to a new market. That's literally how I've made most of my money in e-commerce, and that's how you're gonna make most of your money. Yes, you can go on PP ads and see what's selling in the US and just make better creatives, target the same country, and do it that way. That works. I made money that way too. But you're gonna make the most money when you actually take a step back, take a fucking deep breath, grow some nuts, and have confidence in your test when you're testing products. You're gonna lose money. Get out of your head. You're gonna lose money testing products. That's just the name of the game. But actually understand and learn the game of fucking e-commerce. Pick up a book. Pick up a marketing book. Understand that the money is made in the fundamentals. Like the moment you start understanding the fundamentals of marketing and customer psychology and human psychology, because bro, e-commerce entrepreneurs are people who sell products on the internet. We're psychologists at the end of the day. We use marketing to convince or sway a customer to buy our product. At the end of the day, we're psychologists, and our trade just happens to be digital marketing. So I know I'm rambling. I know I'm full of serotonin, just left the gym, and I just know I need to drop this super hot fire for y'all. So like I said, I know it's not very technical because to be honest, you know what to do. You're just wanting permission for me to validate your ideas. And I'm not going to do that for you. If you want to test a product, test it. Spend your money, because the money's going to tell you an honest answer. I'm going to give you a biased one. The money you spend on a product test is going to give you the right answer. I'm going to give you a biased answer, because I'm going to say, okay, yeah, this might work, but at the end of the day, I don't know if you spend money, because the market's going to tell you the truth if they want it or not me. So with that being said, boys, this is the way to actually find products that sell on the internet. And I'm just like y'all, I still have questions about marketing too, right? But my questions are just a little, I don't want to say more advanced, but they're a little more in depth. And I'm still a student of the game the way you're a student of the game. We're just at different levels. Same way someone above me is at a different level, and they still have questions. The game never ends. Your learning never stops. It just ask the right questions, because you can ask someone the wrong question and you'll immediately be exiled from them wanting to give you help ever again. Some of y'all, bro. Some of y'all asking the most stupidest questions. I just want bro, I do not want to answer this, and I don't want you to DM me anymore. So, with that being said, if you want my one-on-one help, just book a call with me. It's fucking $100 for an hour. I'll the in-depth shit that you really want, we'll go over it on the call. But until then, bro, use common sense. You're smart enough to actually get this far into the game. Just have confidence in your test, knowing that you're just one product away from a different life, from quitting your job and actually being a real e-commerce entrepreneur. So with that being said, boys, peace out. Follow my socials, my Twitter, my Instagram. Subscribe to my newsletter. I'm actually dropping something. Well, I'll drop something in a newsletter. If you're actually in a newsletter, I know I haven't posted on there I haven't posted on there I think 2 weeks ago was the last time I actually updated the newsletter. But it's because I've actually been building something that's not drop shipping behind the scenes. And yeah, I'm gonna share everything on there once I actually get the thing in hand. So until then, boys, don't be a bitch. Test products. Do something that scares you. Approach your shorty. Quit your job. Take a fucking risk. We only get one life. Peace out, boys.